So you have a Toyota, and either you're looking for a scan tool just to read codes or whatever, or you're also looking for a scan tool that can actually change some of the factory settings. This scan tool has to probably be the best scan tool that I have seen so far. I mean, obviously there's a lot more really expensive scan tools, but this scan tool is fairly reasonably priced, and you can customize pretty much all the factory settings, like what you could do with high-end software like the Toyota TechStream or any other like more expensive OBD2 scanners and stuff like that. So, but let's hop into one of the cars and let's take a look at what you can edit. So just taking a peek inside of here. You just get some user manual stuff and then you get the scan tool. So this is really all it is, super simple. Plugs right into your OBD2 port, as well as, I guess if you have, there can be some factory updates and stuff too that can be implemented on here. So this also can connect to your computer if needed, but this will connect straight to your OBD2 port and it's a touchscreen. So let's hop into the GR Corolla. So obviously with this being a brand new car, there should hopefully be nothing wrong. Alright, and as soon as you plug it in, it'll pop up. So we can pretty much just run diagnostics. We can do auto detect, so it'll automatically scan for the VIN and detect exactly what car it is. So, and then we will select Toyota. So one of the big things that is really nice about this, like I said, you can change like some of the factory settings that Toyota has to do, like with a dealer scan tool. So once it picks up your car's VIN and knows what it is, you can scan your codes. And I have to say, this thing is super fast compared to a lot of other scan tools that I've used. So pretty much comes back, actually gives you like a diagnostic report that you can actually print out and everything like that, which I think is actually pretty cool. You can share it, you can do whatever, because this will connect to the internet. So, but that pretty much gives you a quick rundown of all the diagnostics. But now if we want to also clear codes, you can, but everything is good. There's no codes here. Once you go through some of the settings and hook up your VIN and your car and everything like that, everything should go good. This is a North American car, so I make sure to select the North American plug. And at that point in the diagnostics tab, you will get to the health report, system, service, customizing, setting, and vehicle information. If you go to the customize section, it'll bring you up I mean, not everything, but I would say like 90% of the stuff that you can customize should be on here. So, like say one of the things that I want to add is the power window. I want to be able to roll them down with my key. Right now, if I pull out the key, if you hold unlock long enough, it should roll down your automatic windows, but that is not a setting that was enabled from the dealership. With this tool, you can turn that on, turn that off. You can do a few different things with it. So let's try to turn that on real quick. So power window down with transmit function. So right now it shows it's disabled. I want to enable that. Hit OK. So then we can set that. So now it's enabled. So now there's a few other things too. I'm not even sure what all these actually do, but they all have, you can mess with the auto up, down function for every single window, it looks like. So another one too that you can do, the door key power up, so you can enable that. So if you put your key in the door and you turn it, it'll allow you to roll your windows back up without turning the car on. So that should be enabled. Another thing that is on here that you can customize is, say, your seatbelt chime. That should also be in here too. I believe that would be under warning. You'll have your driver seatbelt warning, rear seatbelt warning, which I didn't even know this car had things like that. So you can turn all that stuff on or off. As default, it's set on, so you can turn it off. So the rear one is already set off. So, and you can change all sorts of different things, from the buzzer to the sound to the warning light. I don't know what wiper can do, but apparently that's something as well. And it'll show other things on here, but your vehicle might not be equipped with it. So, I mean, things like this that I didn't even know would have been on here. But I guess as soon as you open up your back door, your trunk, it'll stop the wiper altogether. Something with the rear wiper washer fluid, I guess you disable that. I'm not exactly sure. So, and then rear wiper with reverse setting. This function to set the operation of the rear wiper when shift into reverse. So it looks like it'll kick on the rear wiper once you go in reverse, it looks like. So you could do it either one time or continuous. So one thing, I'm not even sure if that works with a manual transmission or not, but that would be an interesting one to have if you want it, but I'm just going to keep that disabled. But as you can see, there are many different features in here about the sunroof, smart key, seats, blind spot monitoring, my settings, plus support. There's all sorts of different things that you can disable and enable on here. So, but like I said, one of the biggest things was the windows that I wanted to do, and I'll show you that in just a second. So one other thing too, that I wanted to change as well, and I think you might be able to change it in the head unit. Having to press the unlock key twice to unlock all doors, I'd rather just press it one time to do all of them. So, but like I said, there's lots of them in here. You could definitely go through and play with them and see which ones are which, but my biggest one was the seatbelt one and the windows. The car is locked, so let's try to hold the unlock and hold it. And now you can roll all your windows down. It's nice because the GR Corolla, all the windows are automatic, so all the windows will go down with the key fob. The only thing is, I wish you could hold the lock, but it does not do anything. After we're able to roll down the windows with the key fob, I wish you could actually roll them up with the key fob, but you can't. You'll get the key out and lock it, and then it'll bring them all up. And you can also do it down with the key too, if you really wanted to. Like I was saying, this is not just a scan tool. This is practically like a Toyota tech stream thing in your pocket for, well, actually a reasonable price. If you guys are interested, I will put a link down below for this. Supposedly this is also able to program keys and everything like that too. I have not gotten that far yet, but I do plan on trying that out and seeing if I can program new keys for a few of my cars. I forget where it is, but I know it's advertised on here, and obviously it might be limited to some cars, but depending on what it is. But yeah, that is the scan tool. This thing, like I said, will work on any Toyota that has OBD2. Not only is it a scan tool to check and read codes, it also is a customizing tool like many other ones out on the market. So if you guys are interested, I'll put a link down below. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.